So, welcome back to another episode, and first things first, I realized looking back, I forgot something that was in over here. I forgot something. Yeah, there's something over here I forgot where that guy was killed. So let me do that before I go further. Just where this guy was killed. I know I missed this before. There is... There's a key. Was it in here? Yeah, somewhere. Wait, I think it was in here. There's a key? Was it in here? I'm trying to remember where the hell that was, where the guy was at that was... God, try to remember. There's a key on the wall. Where the hell? Yeah, it should be in here. There, see? It's so easy for me to miss. Now the reason that key's important is because this is 301, which is back up there. I don't know where the hell this girl went. Guess she decided to stay over here or something. But yeah, there's 301. The reason this is important, first off, but this is all your stuff. So my stuff's back. And one of these. I think when I first played this, I missed this completely. Because I missed that fucking key, and I could barely see the key. I wasn't thinking of the key. Because I knew, oh, I need this girl to go back and get that thing. So that's all I'm thinking about. How am I? Take that. Anything else here? Can I go through here? No. Okay. That was just to get the bed kit, which I'm fine with. But yeah, good thing I remember. Oh wait, why is he looking at something? Oh, the experiment failed. It was a shining hole for us, but the weakness of a few is darker than light for us all. However, we will survive. We must. Our purpose too great to be halted, and no cross is too great in service of our Lord. Shepherd's Glen is lost, and its people are doomed to hell and don't even know it. It falls to us in our enduring order to save them. We alone can offer them salvation, and their salvation lies here in Silent Hill, where we belonged all along. Go save them all. They are frightened and know not what awaits them if they refuse us, so give them the choice. Citizens of Shepherd's Glen are being abducted and brought here to Silent Hill. Well, that explains a bit. So yeah, this shows how knowledgeable I am on this game. I was getting the plot wrong the whole playthrough. So, I think we gotta go this way. So the order, the forefathers, this guy's ancestor, her mom's ancestor, the judge, the mayor, and the doctor's ancestors, they were all part of the order, that cult in the movie Silent Hill. So then what happened was, I think there's something over here I missed, so bear with me. So what happened was, there's something over here I missed, I think. Yeah, over here, I think. Yeah. I missed that. I mean, I don't know why, because I already missed the shit at the beginning, so I can't get whatever the hell it is you get for this, but oh well. Get out of my way, lady. I'm having the knife because the final boss, I think, is coming up, and I'd rather... The knife's actually pretty good. Alright, just to... Okay, I know, I'm doing like 80... I'm trying to think of 80 things at once, so... Let me do this. I'll pause and explain a bit. Actually, you know what? I'll go a bit further. When I see this getting ready to be the end, then I'll do that whole explanation thing of everything. Sad that you get that right at the end of the damn thing. Shotgun I'll take. Yeah, I remember the first time playing, I'm like, why am I getting the shotgun shell? I don't get the shotgun again. Well, you do. You just had to find that key. That key's easy to miss, man. All members of the order must fully commit themselves to the purpose and their beliefs. The mothers considered the founding group of the order. The High Council in places to fall within the order made use of. All decisions made by the High Council are binding, shall be called to preside over disputes within a group. Yeah. Open the... Yeah, look at this guy, man. How the fuck he's alive? Now, how the hell you're alive with all that shit in you? I don't know. So I guess the idea, I took all those knives out? I guess. I guess that's the idea. So I guess if you don't give him the med kit, then he dies. How the fuck that med kit fixes him with fucking knives and shit, like 4 or 5 of them in his chest, goddamn pincushion. But apparently that don't matter. I know we're getting to the end of this. Yeah, I just like checking these. I hate that I missed stuff early on. Oh wow. Almost forgot about. Almost missed that. Yeah. So the idea behind this is you gotta read these. Or there's a way to... I think it's like those. These symbols here. I'm trying to remember if it's... I keep thinking it's 2 and 8. I'll see if I'm right. Fuck, I lost count. Oh, good. Okay, it did work. So the idea being... It's a prescription pad from Dr. Fish. He must have stood here during the last ritual. So that tells you that that's the doctor. And... I'm trying to remember like how you're supposed to... So at that doctor... You had the doll and an eye. So I just remember that. You know what? I can't remember how you do that legitimately. Oh. You're supposed to lock it with these, that's why. That way you can actually read the shit. Oh, see. That and the eyeball. So see that, and then what does it say? We, the family Fitch, in order to ensure our continued protection and prosperity, do enter into this holy contract with our God, accept our duties to perform our rites, and consign our child to the knife in God's name. So, what does this say? Fitch. What did that say? Family Fitch. So, that means that would have to be that doll-looking person and an eyeball. So what's here? That and the eyeball. Let's just open these just to what it says. This is the lead character's family. In order to ensure our continued protection and prosperity, do enter a holy contract with our God. Master of Arms. So he was the sheriff. So, water drip and pitchfork. Actually, I don't think that matters because there's only 3. See the mountains and a triangle. The mountains and the triangle. So again, I'm just explaining how you're supposed to get that legitimately. You match what's on the wall to what's at the top there. Like that's waves and the balance. The balance and the waves. So this is the judge, that girl's mom. Keeper of lore, news. So she choked the bitch out. Bartlett. To the earth in God's name. Yeah, to the earth. So buried him. Now, in case something stupid happens, I'm going to save. Actually, I'm probably going to have a fucking gun out, so. So before we do, first I want to look at these drawings. I wish I had gotten all of them, but I was too stupid. I fucking forgot. So, where is Steven, Mommy? He can't play and I'm sad. You mustn't ask my darling. Steven has been bad. Billy, too, and Sally, did they do something wrong? I'm afraid his true child, all your friends are gone. Beware of he who took him. He goes by many names. The boogeyman, the shadow one, but all are he the same. For every sin a child has must be a punishment to bear. Your friends are now beyond our reach, trapped deep within his lair. Remember to always behave, for sins he won't abide. He wields a rusty jagged blade to cut out your insides. And if they take what is not theirs, there can be no doubt. He'll stretch their skin until it snaps and all the blood drains out. The bullies in their spiteful wrath will find torment as well. Soon he will strike them where they stand and drag them into hell. Child, you must obey your parents, do everything they say. Little ones who do otherwise he tortures in the flames. Beatings cleanse the soul, they say, and that is what he'll do. If you don't control your anger, then you'll feel his anger too. Why does this one not rhyme? Say in flames. It's just weird. You are your brother's keeper, remember it's always, or else the boogeyman will chain you underneath the waves. So do not cry aloud at night, stay hidden in your bed, or the boogeyman from Silent Hill will chop off your head. Yeah. I think I forgot a photo too. No, I think... I don't know. I know at the very beginning I forgot some stuff, so... So those are all that I got. Again, I forgot some. Missed some. Actually, what's in here? Nothing. So before I go in, I'll explain the plot, but I was getting it wrong. So like I said, this guy's ancestors, the judge, the woman's mom's ancestors, the mayor's and the doctor's ancestors, they were part of Silent Hill, the order, the cult that's in the first Silent Hill movie. Some of those left Silent Hill and went to this place and made this place, Shepherd's Glen. But the Silent Hill force evil said, no, 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 no. You're not getting off that easy. Well, every 50 years you gotta give a sacrifice. One of your kids. And they continue that. So I had not played this game in a long while, and even then, I don't know why, because I think it blatantly tells you what it is. Just to be fair, the story in this game is kind of weak. I would say the environments and the story, I think, could have done a lot more work, punch, intensity to it. But you were supposed to be the sacrifice. This guy, Alex, he was supposed to be the sacrifice. That is why he was ignored. That's why they just pushed him away. That's why he wasn't in the pictures. He was supposed to be the sacrifice, this guy. But, as we're going to see, him and his brother went out onto a lake and this thing they were fighting over it. The little kid Josh went into the lake and died. And I think the dad will even say, it was supposed to be you. And now everything's screwed up. It was supposed to be you. So, the wrong kid died. Although, I don't understand why they couldn't still sacrifice this guy. I mean, okay, what if he died in a car? Let's say the little kid Joshua died in a car accident. Would that be the same thing? Let's say he fell off his treehouse and broke his neck. Would they still be screwed? Or could you not still give the sacrifice of this one to your god or whatever? Maybe that's why I was confused by. Okay, the kid died, but it was an accident. Again, so if someone died in a car crash, when it was supposed to be the other kid, that means it's all screwed up? I mean, what if, I don't know, that's what I was a bit screwy on. Because if they really wanted to go with it, they could. Now, if it was, I'm not going to do it at all, or maybe he was going to do it, maybe the father was going to do it, he said no, and then accidentally killed, I don't know. Oh, this is, your... You gotta find what your, yeah, this one. So it's gotta be pitchfork and that water drip thing. Okay, now this is yours. Theodore Rose, Rusty Scarlet. Where's ours? Daniel, Thomas, Rebecca, Alex. Probably meaning it was supposed to be us sacrificed here, not Josh. But again, you still could have sacrificed him if you wanted to do it. If they said no, because we don't want to lose both kids. See that? I don't know. I don't know if people are understanding my issue with that. Just first they say like the dad's like, I made the choice, I don't want to kill anybody. But then later it's going to be, oh, he's dead, it was supposed to be you. But I'm like, wait a minute, I thought the dad said he made the choice not to do it at all. Like, isn't that what the dad said?
Give that to me. Someone will see us.
The dad said, no, I don't want to kill any of my kids.
It's okay.
And you screwed everything up. But it's like, no, he died and it was supposed to be you. See, that's what I was a bit confused by. Sorry, I know you can barely hear it.
What's the matter? Scared?
Oh no, I'm cool. It's just... Dad never lets us out on the lake.
Not you, anyway. Dad thinks you're a little baby who can't do anything on his own.
Yeah? Why did he give you this?
What is that?
That's Dad's room. Well, he told me not to show you, so I guess that makes me cooler.
Let me see it.
No!
What a piece of crap.
It's worth more than $1 million. That's why Dad gave it to me. Give that back! Give that back! Come on!
Josh! Josh!
See, listen here.
What you've done. It was an accident.
This is not the way it's supposed to be. I chose you. Now you've ruined it for all of us.
See, at one point, wasn't it I'm not going to choose anybody, and then they were saying, well, his decision, and that's why he went to Silent Hill, because he wanted to rectify this. But then it's like, no, that's not the case.
I can see it. He's okay.
Because I swear that's what was said before. Oh, the dad went to Silent Hill. He didn't want to choose either of his boys and blah, blah, blah. I mean, now it's like, no, I chose you. You screwed it up. But again, if you could still sacrifice him if you really wanted to. Like, you really telling me the Silent Hill evil be like bad to get 2 sacrifices? Also, what matters who you choose? It's still a sacrifice. Isn't Silent Hill thing, I want a sacrifice? If all that mattered was having a dead body, you got a dead body. So it wants dead bodies. So, I mean, what does it fucking matter then? Or again, like, you can still sacrifice this guy? Again, that's what I mean, like, I'm like, what? Just weird at times, I don't know. how am I... Dude. Get up. He won't get up. Oh my god. Get up. I swear I ain't... My god, get up, dude. What the fuck? Really, dude? How am I missing, dude? Get away. Oh my god, it takes forever to aim. I thought he gets this stuff stuck in the damn thing. Get up. I swear there's a way he could get stuck. Buffy doesn't do a lot of damage. Gotta wait until he shoots that damn goop. That's what I want to do. I'm just waiting for him to shoot that goop. How the hell? See, that was part of him getting stuck. You serious? Come on. I think that's it. I think that's it. So after his brother died, he went crazy, went to the loony bin, thought he was a vet because he wanted to save people, and his dad was a war vet, and there you go.
Never meant for this to happen.
So it's also trying to be a bit like Silent Hill 2. Your lead character killed your own wife. Here, he accidentally killed his brother. Repressed memories. So it's trying to be reminiscent of Silent Hill 2, but not nearly as effective. And he's gone. Oh no, he's there. Now for the ending. That's weird, there was that brief bit as if he was standing there.
You're okay.
Yeah, I think so. Oh,
Where's the deputy?
what did you see in there?
What I needed to.
Where's the deputy? Big rig Alice costume. Where's the deputy? I say the deputy, but you don't show him.
Is it me this time?
Yeah, I think double helix. So my final thoughts on this game, as I guess it'll be 9 parts. I liked the game. I do. I like it. Like I say, I can't really think of any Silent Hill games I've played yet, because I played 1, 2. I haven't played a lot of 3, but that will be in the future because X-Ray Punch requested it. But I played 1, 2, 4, this one, and Origins. All those ones I played, I like to play those others on the channel. I have Origins on the channel, now I have this on the channel. Those others I would like to play on the channel someday. But I like all the ones I played so far. Downpour, I play like an hour or so. Probably at this point, like, fucking, feels like 10 years ago or something. So, and then Silent Hill 3, I played a little bit of it. I did maybe like 10 years ago. Silent Hill 1, I love. I'm a sucker for Silent Hill 1. Silent Hill 2, I always say was my favorite of the bunch. Silent Hill 4 I really do like, because I really like the story of Silent Hill 4. I love the mythology behind who the killer and who the victims are, in terms of like the whole ritual, how you're stuck in the room. But it's a game that you have to know how to play it, otherwise it could be a pain in the ass. Silent Hill, okay, the end of this one. I don't mind the graphics for PlayStation 3. It ran smooth enough for me. There was no like lagging dips in quality that I noticed. The music is very good. I would say the music is top notch. The controls didn't bother me a whole lot. The voice acting I thought was fine. I don't really have a lot of issues with the voice acting. The combat, a lot of people say it's combat heavy. It being combat heavy doesn't bother me. But it's a combat that I remember when I first played I had to get used to. Just you had to get used to what weapon to use, the dodging. And I would say the knife is really the best weapon to use. Because the other weapons, I'm sure like if you know what you're doing, you could use the other weapons effectively. But for me, the knife, because it's so quick, it could be very just quick and fast, and you just maybe stun lock the enemy, and especially if you do like X X X square, that could really help out. The weapons, I didn't mind for what they were. I think what it is, I mean, it goes at a good, fast enough pace. And yeah, I think there's some nice graphical details where, yeah, I think these look nice for PlayStation 3. I think that when the world turns to Silent Hill, you see it kind of, the pieces drifting off. I think those look cool. I think what it is, the game it lacks creativity. That's one thing I think of. It lacks creativity. I was thinking of the right terminology, but creativity is what it lacks. Because it's not, I mean, the environments are pretty basic. You're in a cemetery. You're in a house. You're in a... And I get it. I mean, you say, well, the older games... But they really make these worlds very creepy and eerie and atmospheric and spooky. Or like in Silent Hill The Room, the fact that you're trapped in this room and... this game just seems more generic at what it's trying to do. And it's not really scary or creepy. Like the environments never look creepy to me. The locations never seem too creepy to me. Maybe when you're in the shepherd house and it's been turned and you kind of this in an enclosed space and there's like this weird meat stuff on the windows and stuff. But like that finale where you're in that underground where you were, and you just gotta fight cult members in these big suits. I said, okay, I'm fighting humans in the last bits of this game. Kind of weird. Just you think of Silent Hill, monsters, creatures. I'm just fighting a bunch of humans who are ready to shoot me or hit me with an axe or whatever the hell they have in their arsenal. Kind of a weird way to end the game. You know, that being the last level. Is you gotta fight cult members. Okay, it makes it seem a bit different, so it's not like the same as the others. But at the same time, maybe because I'm familiar with the game for the most part, so there wasn't a whole lot of frustration. There wasn't a whole lot of rage, and I think that's why another reason why I like the game is because it made for fairly easy playthrough. I never died. I had a ton of health. You saw how much health I had? I had like 16, 15 of those little ones, and I had like 9. Well, I used 8 of those big ones. I used a serum, which I found there. I used a health kit, which I found there. And that's it. So, yeah. I think that also helps too with my enjoyment, is that this... I honestly think at this point I would call this one of the easier Silent Hill games. I'm not saying for your first time playing it, but I'm just saying as now, I could play this and be comfortable with and go through it pretty quickly. Other than some puzzles. But I think also this falls to the issues that if you have, like me with the Silent Hill movie, where certain things are put in there, but if you're thinking it's for symbolism, like Silent Hill 2. Because Silent Hill 1 didn't really do that. Silent Hill 2 kind of started where the creatures are symbolize something about the character or the story or the psyche. That's not really the case. Here we got Pyramid Head 2 times in the movie. One to kill the dad, one to, at that hotel. Just because. We have the nurses with the titties out, just because they were in the movie. So, if you didn't watch the movie, you'd be confused as to what's going on here. Or if you didn't like the movie, you wouldn't like the fact that this is more like a... Really, this is a sequel to the movie Silent Hill, not really to the games. And that's kind of what I looked at. I looked at this as a sequel. And hell, this is better than the Silent Hill sequel movie we got. It'd probably be better than the other Silent Hill movie they're making. That looks like a shitty version of Silent Hill 2 game. The dodging can be iffy. There are times where I would dodge and I'm holding right, but he would go left for some reason. So I think the dodging could have been worked on a bit. And the story, really, like the story is just kind of there. I would say the story of the games I played, 1, 2, 4, Origins, and this probably has the weakest story. Honestly, I would say 4 is my favorite story than 2, than 1. I'm talking about story-wise. But this, I think, starts off well enough. You see your mom, you're wondering what's going on here. But then, like again, I swear the dad had said, oh, I'm going to go to Silent Hill, I'm going to try to stop. I swear you find notes. They say, I'm going to go there, I'm going to stop this. And the judge, I'm going to do what your father didn't. Or your father couldn't. Kill you. But my... Okay, the kid accidentally died, but then if you really wanted to kill Alex, you still could have. But you didn't. Why? Maybe because he still loved the kid. I don't know. Because you don't want to lose both kids. But at the same time, he was more mad of, I chose you. You know what you've done to us? See, he was getting mad of what you did to us, not you know, I don't know. I just the story. I don't know, I think it's a bit on the weaker side. I do. If it had more creative environments that really were trippy and crazy, because there are times where there's that bit like you're running around, like after the doctor's office, and you're kind of in the other world, and you just kind of running around, and it's kind of this brown environment everywhere. And you go to some place, it's a dead end, and it's just this black void. You know, it wasn't really that. And like, whoa, it was like, okay, it is what it is. It's kind of that reaction. I don't know how to put it, but I liked the game. It went at a fast pace for me. I was able to deal with the combat, knowing what to do. It was actually kind of fun to fight some of these things, for me at least. It was easy enough to find, you know, health and stuff. If you know what you're doing. The story, you know, like, where's the deputy at the end? How come the deputy didn't appear even though we saved him? You know, the story could have used a lot of work. But, you know, nice sound design. When you're walking, you really feel like if the echo, if you're like in a big, large room, you really feel the echo of your steps. I think the sound design and the music is really top notch. You know, the prison environment, I didn't mind the other environments. I mean, I think they, for PS3, looked pretty good graphically. Run down, dilapidated. Again, was there anything really I felt was creepy? Not a whole lot. So, I think creativity, creep factor, story. If those were improved, I think this could have been a lot better. But as it is, I don't think it's as bad as people make it out to be. But I could understand. You played Silent Hill 2, you know, other games on PS2. You're now going to PlayStation 3, and you're expecting more, and it kind of gave you less. But I liked it. I don't think it's this god awful game. You know, I could easily play this game again and be, you know, have fun, be satisfied, and it was fun to play it again. I'm mad that I didn't get all the damn pictures, because I've never done that. I've never gotten all the pictures, but I'm not gonna play it again just to do all that. But it is what it is. Thanks for watching. Take care. Thanks once again to Shanks for the request. This was fun to play. Easy going, not too much rage, not too much anger. We will see you guys later. Bye-bye for now.